Good morning. I'm Dr. Leah McAlister-Shields, and I will serve as your instructor for ELCS 8356, Program Policy Evaluation for Contemporary Education. In this course, you'll be introduced to the theory and the practice of program evaluation. Particularly, we're going to contextualize much of your work around K-12 and higher education policy and practice. You will prepare an evaluation design in groups, and you will also develop evaluation instruments. The structure of the course is completely online, so there will be no class meetings this semester. And if any of you had me last semester, we had a couple of class meetings, but this semester, being that the course is completely online, there will be no meetings outside of the online structure of the course. So there is a folder for each week. So if you log on to Blackboard and enter the course, you'll notice that there is a folder for week 1. And in that folder is everything that you need to access for the course. There is a folder for each week. So I'm building the course now. The majority of the folders are there, but you won't be able to access them probably until the end of the week. In addition, the textbook for the course is Post-Evac. Is the author, and it is Program Evaluation, Methods and Case Studies, 8th edition. And so you can find the book online primarily. I found it on Amazon for a little over $50, but I've had a couple of students to email me, and so they found it cheaper on Barnes & Noble's website, as well as being able to rent the book as well. So that was like half the cost of what I paid to purchase the book. So those are those are a couple of great resources in terms of finding the textbook. In addition, going back to the structure of the course online, in addition, the syllabus is also listed under course content. So all the folders are listed under course content. And so please review that syllabus carefully. Especially being that although there are individual assignments, the majority of the work will take place in groups. And so just like last semester, for those that had me for action research, you've already been placed in individual learning communities. So both your group work will take place in your individual learning community, as well as your discussion boards will take place in your individual learning communities. With the exception of this first week 1's discussion board, every other discussion board will take place in your learning community. Okay? So also, really important, make sure that you turn on the function to receive the course announcements. I use that heavily just to make sure that I keep everyone updated and informed about upcoming assignments, any changes to the course syllabus, deadlines, due dates. So I use that to also answer questions that students have as well, or address concerns. So please be sure to turn on the function to receive the course assignments. Also, these are some points from syllabus that I want to cover. I've already talked about the fact that there will be both individual and group work. The group assignment will be a evaluation design, and in the syllabus there are not only descriptions of the assignments, but also there are, in the appendices, you will notice that there are individual assignment descriptions. So details about each assignment are in the appendix A through D. So make sure that you review those. And the evaluation design itself is almost 25% of your overall course grade. So a lot of your work will be done in your group. So be sure that you work together, that you communicate. And if you have any questions or concerns, make sure that you ask me. Make sure that you contact me. In addition, in terms of the point breakdown for the course, there is a total of 150 possible points for the course, with 30 points total given to your participation, which strictly comes from the group discussion boards. So make sure that you participate in those every week. There's only 10 of those this semester, so at 3 points each. So make sure that you participate in those. There's an evaluator interview, which accounts for 20 points. There's a mini research paper that's also 20 points. The evaluation design, I think I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned points on that quite yet, but it's 40 overall points for that, which again accounts for 20, almost 25% of your grade for the course. And then there's the evaluation design presentation, which is 25 points. And then there's also an opportunity for extra credit, which is 15 overall points. So just make sure that you, again, review the syllabus. Also, I have a at-a-glance content and due date calendar, which outlines when your individual and group assignments are due, what readings you have for the week, and the postings. So your postings are due, your initial posting for your discussion board is due every Thursday, and then your final response postings are due by Monday at midnight. Okay, so Thursday by midnight, initial postings are due, and then Monday by midnight, your response postings are due. Okay, so just make sure that you start early posting, and then you have the weekend to read over and to respond. So make sure that you gain access to the discussion boards sooner than later, and then post your responses. In terms of availability, so my cell phone number, my office phone number, and my email are all listed on the course syllabus. In addition, you can contact me via Google or Skype on Thursdays from 6 to 8:30. So to make sure that I believe that's the correct time. Make sure that you do review that in the syllabus as well. It's listed in terms of my availability for virtual office hours. So from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Every Thursday. And so that will start not this week but next week. Okay. Again, I look forward to working with each and every one of you. I would like to probably also schedule individual Skype meetings or just small conferences with each student, just to know where you are in the program, as well as any questions that you may have about the course. So feel free to contact me anytime. I look forward to working with you. We're going to have a great semester. And I'll talk to you soon.